Estava a viver, caminhando na vida, sempre chorando por uma nova ferida.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're talking about something that's gonna vex a lot of people, something that's gonna have people in a chokehold, or something that some people might agree with. You know, not be everybody, you know, not be like me. Some people, I'm sure there are people out there that are like me. Do you understand? These shackles I have on my hand, they're going to be doing chokon, so I have to remove one of them. So I have written a list of things that are very, very unpopular, in my opinion, that I agree with. And in today's generation, those are things that people might not agree with, but with my full chest, I agree with them. Number 1, trendy nakedness. I call it trendy nakedness. Like, you see girls these days dressed literally half naked, and it's fashion. You go down the comments and it's just, oh my goodness, girl, you slay.
Yes, Gaga! Slay, mama!
Yeah! If you say anything other than, this is not decent, or you're very pretty but I wish you would cover up a bit more, you are wicked, you are just a witch, cause how can you harbor such wickedness in your heart? You will see fine girl, you know, go appreciate her. And you know what's funny? You know what's funny about this whole nakedness trend? Is that they know. You guys, they know. They are aware and they want to do it. I saw a video one day and the girl was like, watch me wear my ashawo dress to this party. Huh? Or something in that line. She was trying to get ready for something, and she was like, watch me get ready in my ashawo clothes. But you know what's sad? If someone else calls her an ashawo, she's not gonna like her. She's not gonna take it lightly. That's a hate speech. That's wrong. That's so wicked. You are harboring evil in your heart against her. Why? Why you call it a shower? But she can call herself a shower. Yeah. She can say she's an ashawo, but you can't. Like, people have this fear of being cancelled, this fear of, if I talk now, they'll say they hate. So I beg, I don't want to talk, but just do what they want to do. And I feel like it's just so terrible. It's just this fear of the cancel culture on social media. And yeah, I've been cancelled before, so I know what it feels like to be cancelled for an opinion, or to be cancelled for something you think and that other people don't think or agree with. And that fear kind of fades away the more you get cancelled. Like, the more you get cancelled, the more it's not shocking to you anymore. Nice. But I understand it. I understand why people are afraid. Everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants, people to love them and adore them and, gratify them. Nobody wants to be cancelled. Nobody wants to be hated. But the truth is, if you're going to stand for anything, you're going to accept the fact that people are not going to like you. And what I am willing to stand for is modesty and decency. I believe that women can be very beautiful without exposing excessive amount of cleavage. And you see ladies dress with that tight corset and go for weddings and all their boobs are here. I'm just like, what is going on? Everything that's meant to be private, everything that's meant to be personal, you've made public. Because honestly, every time I see girls dressed like that, the only thing I think of is it peer pressure? Or is it just a lack of self-esteem? The matter really gets to me. When I say, I don't instantly feel ill, but I feel like, what's going on? I can't explain it, but it's just a sense of, I need to understand where these young girls, where their heads are at, to the point where they feel like their body holds no value. Because for a girl to feel the need to open here, for her butt cheeks to be showing, everywhere showing, and you're walking outside, you don't care who's looking. These are strangers taking a good gander at your body. Just you don't have value for your breast. You don't have value that this is my nyashu, this is my breast, nobody must see it, apart from maybe my friends that maybe we're in the same room, or see. No matter deep girl, but yeah, that's one of the things that I do not agree with, even though I know a lot of people now are kind of open to the idea of indecency. I still believe that women should be decent, and it's very, very beautiful and attractive that women are decent. Number two popular opinion that I have is filter culture.
New face filters on Instagram today. This is my favorite one so far. Nice job, team.
I feel like the filter culture now is stupid. It's so stupid. You really don't even know what anybody looks like anymore, and it's just exaggerated. That whole makeup look that is on TikTok, everybody's using it everywhere as their profile. Like, I feel like social media is now even a lie. It's even more of a lie than it used to be. And as somebody who used to use filters a lot back in the day, I don't want to say it stems from self-esteem, low self-esteem, to be honest with you, because there are some fine people, like very pretty people behind the filter, and I'm like, why are you using this large and excessive amount of filters, knowing fully well that your skin is glowing, like you're a very pretty girl, but like you feel the need to cover it up with this fake caricature of yourself. But yeah, I feel like it's just widely accepted. Everybody uses filter. Like, even people are like, they're cooking food or they're showing something they did in their day, it's filter. Like people showing their children, their newborn babies, it's filtered.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What's this? What's going on? Like, you guys, leave the filter alone. I'm not saying you should not use filter once in a while. Obviously, there are days maybe you've not taken your bath or you've not done your makeup and you just really want to do or say something online and you want to use a filter. Sure. Nobody's going to see you in the real world and see the filter on your face. Like, you need to allow people to see the real you. Learn to love who you are. And I feel like that's something I wish somebody had told me 10 years ago, because as somebody who has like tribal marks, it was something that was hard for me to come to terms with, because all my friends, everybody that I knew did not have it, and there were some people that used to make me very aware of it, like, oh my goodness, how your parents do this to you and stuff like that. So I always felt like there was something lacking in me. Like, I always had the need to cover up with filters. So I totally understand that sometimes filters stem from self-esteem, like low self-esteem, and that's something that I have struggled with. So yeah, but I feel like it's not a long-term fix. It's just going to fix what people perceive you as on social media, but then it's not going to fix your esteem, because in real life you're not going to be able to face the same set of people because you feel like there's something faulting in you. If you're suffering with acne, you cannot let your acne stop you. If you feel like your nose is too big, you cannot let it stop you. If you feel like your hyperpigmentations are much, you can't let that stop you. The world is not going to wait for your hyperpigmentation to go before they now say okay, when you're ready. You have to learn to accept and love who God has created you to be while you improve and do what you can to make your situation better. Like, yeah, if it's something that cannot be fixed, then glory to God.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Human beings are not perfect. As much as social media likes to make it seem like, oh, everybody has to be perfect. Your skin has to be one tone from head to toe. Your skin has to be spotless. It's a lie. Like, learn to embrace the fact that you're not a perfect person. People will talk, they will never stop talking. Whether, oh my goodness, your pimples, you this one, this one, your nose is too, oh my, are you breathing for two? People will talk from now till next year. And these days I see guys themselves using like makeup filters, and I'm just like, hey God, I beg.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
Women, they do, yourself, they do. Another thing that really stresses me out is shower routines on YouTube. I don't like those. I don't like them at all. Why do you feel the need to have like 10 steps in the shower?
Huh?
First, they use like some lotion, then they scrub it off. Then they use like a pre-body wash. Then they use a body wash. Then they like moisturize in the shower. Then they rinse it off. Then they apply a shaving cream. Then they shave in the shower. Then they scrub the shaving cream off. There was a time on YouTube that it was really like trending like crazy. Everybody had a feminine hygiene routine. It was excessive. And it wasn't like simple steps. It wasn't like, okay, this is my feminine hygiene routine. Use this soap and use this moisturizer. Use this scrub. That's the end. No. You will have in-body shower, in-body moisturizer, in-body scrub, in-body razor blade, in-body kidney, in-body that. Then it was excessive. They will spray themselves with 600 perfume, different type. They will do body mist, they will do body perfume, they will light candle, all to bath. All to bath. Number 4 is cyberbullying.
I don't hate you because you're fat. You're fat because I hate you.
So you guys know about this chef Dami girl, and how people did not like the fact that she was doing what Hilda was doing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, you guys, I'm tired. I swear to God. It's not that I need to make money. I will not be doing this. This life is not for me. I deserve to enjoy my life and just sleep for some time. I feel like there's a thin line between comedy and you're cyberbullying someone. Yeah. So you guys know, if you're Nigerian, you know about this whole Chef Dami situation where, because she decided to take on the challenge right after Hilda did it. Everybody was like, how dare you, you're a very stupid girl. Somebody even had the guts to say that, like, yeah, they know her house, they know where she's staying. Like, I'm like,
What I do?
Just go to the office.
What I do? Go, just go. What I
like, it's one thing to just disagree with somebody, which is normal. Disagreeing with somebody is not new. It's been happening since God created man. It's been going on, and it will keep going until we die. Disagreement is not a place for you to now belittle somebody to the point where you are insulting them, ridiculing all their life, and just like it's their life has become nothing because what they've done is something you do not agree with. You people, we are still human beings. We're not in the zoo. And I feel like it's something that even me myself, sometimes I have to call myself, because me, I'm very passionate about theology. So when I see pastors that preach wrong theology, it strikes me to a point where I feel like insulting them. And there have been times where, especially Mike Todd has really suffered in my hand, and I'm very sorry, Mike Todd. I don't agree with vast majority of your theology, but you are still a human being, and you're still deserving of love and kind words. But yeah, like there are times that I have been very rude and said a lot of things on my Insta story that I did not think were necessary. Like there's a way to disagree with somebody kindly without insulting them or just ridiculing their character to absolutely nothing. And I felt like when I saw the whole chef Dami's thing happening, I was so sad. So I feel like this is something even myself I need to like work on, because there are times I get very gingered and fired up, and I want to talk about this pastor and I want to talk about this theology that is wrong. But then I realize people are human beings, and I do not want to cause them to do anything harmful or destroy their mental health because of my opinion about them. Like I still want to say like the truth and maintain my ground without hurting them in a way where it is very harmful. Because the truth is, if you tell somebody your opinion and it is not what they agree with, or it is not something that they stand by, it might be hurtful to them, and that's fine. Nobody is saying that you're not going to hurt one or two people while telling them what you think. But the truth, you should still make sure that the way you said it, the way you delivered it, was as nice as you possibly can, while still saying the truth. Like you have to say the truth. Don't be afraid of saying what you think is true, but just say it as nice as you can without trying to damage this person mentally or like literally destroy them because why you are brutal and you're honest. I feel like that's where it becomes very tricky. So yeah, recently what happened after the whole Chef Dami's thing died down, everybody insulted her life, insulted her family, insulted her, and then I think recently she went to buy something in her neighborhood or something, wearing normal clothes, and then some blog posted that Chef Dami was found in a shop without her bodyguards, and there was this funny song in the background. And I'm like, this is really ridiculous. I remember the time I talked about Chef Dami still, and somebody on my Instagram was like, oh my goodness, I've been watching your videos and I really love you so much, but this one, I can't take it. I'm going to unfollow you because...
We do not care.
So what? Am I your toy? Am I your toy, baby? So if I do not agree with everything you agree with, that's the end. I didn't know I was under your control. Thank you, Jesus, for setting me free from your control. I understand the school of thoughts that goes by, like, if you are a Christian and you're married, you guys are both Christian and you found love, it's good to put it out there because there's been a lot of condemnation and a lot of bad words about marriages today, and which is fair. Like, a lot of people have lost faith in marriages today because of infidelity problems and a lot of bad stories on social media about marriages. So I understand why Christian marriage YouTubers try to push out the narrative that marriages don't all look like that. Marriages can be healthy, marriages can be beautiful, but I feel like there's a limit, right? I feel like coming on YouTube and talking about marriage that you've barely been in for a year or two is narcissistic, in my opinion. In my opinion.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
You can give your experience, keyword, experience. Now, me coming here to tell you that, oh, this is what happened, this is how my husband and I met each other, this is how we were able to stay celibate till we got married, this is how we were able to do this, and get married and buy this house, is very different, okay? It's very different from me saying that this is how you can keep your marriage for 50 years. This is how you can please your husband. This is how you can avoid fights when I've been married for a year. That's the one I don't endorse. And I feel like when this Christian newly married YouTubers come online and it's like they're already dishing out advice so quick, I just always raise my brows like, say you know go calm down small. Not like I'm wishing anything bad happens to their marriages or anything, but it just feels, I saw you where? How? I didn't see you and I didn't talk to you. I didn't laugh. I'm talking to myself. Get out from this place.
Come on now. Why? You laugh.
Go back inside. What the heck are you talking about?
Sorry.
I will go inside. I'm not saying you should not open YouTube video. Please do what you want. Like I said, it's a unpopular opinion. Does not mean that I'm telling you that if you do it is wrong. I'm just saying that every time I see videos like that, I raise my brows. Not to say that me raising my brow is going to cause a commotion.
FBI, open up!
I can raise my brows from now to next year. Nobody's going to faint. But yeah, it's just something that I find a bit iffy. In topics like how I found a Christian man, how I married a godly man, oh, that one is fine. Because from experience, you know this person is a Christian, you know they are godly. You didn't know how to meet godly people before you found your husband. So like, please do not categorize this thing where I talk now as YouTubers will be Christian, not if do Christian marriage videos. That's not what I'm saying. Please, I'm reiterating it again and again because I know the way some people are. They go carry person talk, they go turn her upside down. I'm saying this thing again and again. You people should listen carefully. I'm not saying that if you are married and you are a YouTuber, you are a Christian, don't open YouTube channel. Open it too. What I'm saying is that suffer with your advice. You can share your experience. That one is okay. You can tell us, your experience during dating. What you wish you didn't do that we can, escape. That one is okay as a Christian. Share those Christian experiences with us. How can we avoid this kind of men? How can we find the kind of man that you are find? That's good. That's all right. But then going ahead to tell us how to keep a man, how to keep a marriage when you've only been in the marriage for a year. That's where I call full stop. That one way you don't do, you have to. I know they do again. So yeah, that's all. Please take everything I've said with a grain of salt. I use the name of God to beg you. I use the name of God to beg you. If I see any of you fighting in my comment section, that's the end. Not like there's anything I can do, but yeah. Bye. I should do thumbnail. Baby, come and take a picture of me. Do thumbnail for me, please. And come and do rice for me.